Hey there, it's Jenna from the Intern Hustle. Let's talk about LinkedIn. Yes, the world's largest professional network that you need to be actively using. When it comes to LinkedIn, there are a lot of things that I see students doing that are costing them opportunities. I could talk about it forever, but I've picked 3 LinkedIn mistakes students are making to share with you in this video. Hit that like button to find out what you should not be doing on LinkedIn, and don't forget to subscribe for new videos every single week on this channel. Hey there, I'm Jenna Ryan from the INTERNHustle.com, and this is Initiative Muscle Monday, helping you to start each week with an intentional step toward a successful future. Let's do this. I'm curious. Are you on LinkedIn? Did you create a profile because someone told you to, or maybe as a class assignment, but you never make the time to actually log on and update it and engage with your network? If you're sheepishly raising your hand, I want to help. Join my free LinkedIn masterclass on the 8 reasons why you should be using LinkedIn as a student and learn how you can get the platform working for you. Sign up at theinternhustle.com/LinkedIn or click the link in the description below this video. In this free training, I'll show you how you can start utilizing LinkedIn to narrow down your career interests, build relationships with professionals, uncover internship opportunities, and more. I hope to see you in the next masterclass. They are always a good time. But in the meantime, let's dive into the 3 mistakes that I see students making on LinkedIn all the time so that you know what to avoid. The first mistake that students make on LinkedIn is uploading a copy of their resume to their LinkedIn profile. Not only is this redundant, because your LinkedIn profile should already list all of your experience, but it can actually hurt your chances of getting an internship or a job. When you're applying to opportunities, you should be creating a tailored version of your resume for each opportunity that you apply to. If you upload a generic version of your resume to LinkedIn, then what happens when a recruiter visits your LinkedIn profile and clicks the resume on LinkedIn instead of referencing the tailored version that you applied with? That's not what you intended. You want the recruiter to review the resume that you created specifically for their company and the opportunity that you're applying to. So do yourself a favor and don't upload a copy of your resume to LinkedIn. Also, it just becomes one more thing that you have to update on LinkedIn every time you make a change to your resume. So just don't do it. If someone wants to see a copy of your resume, they will ask you for it. LinkedIn mistake number 2, not sending a personal message with your LinkedIn connection request. This is one of the most common mistakes and also one of the most frustrating when you're the one receiving the random connection requests. Because of the nature of what I do, coaching students on internships and sharing career advice, I get multiple connection requests from students daily. 90% of the time, they don't include a personal message. What does that say to me? That you don't care enough to take 30 seconds to write a note telling me why you want to connect or just giving me a little context. This isn't Tinder where you just swipe right and cast the widest net hoping to land something. You are making professional connections and your first impressions matter. Please, please, please take the time to send a personal message when you send a connection request. At least do it with me if you plan to send me a connection request, because it will tell me that you at least watched this video. The third LinkedIn mistake that I see a lot of students making is that they only create highlight reel content. I know you've seen these posts. I'm excited to share that I just accepted an internship with XYZ company and I want to thank blah, blah, blah. That's great and all, and I'm not saying that you should not celebrate your wins, but you should also create content that helps to tell your story and build your personal brand. Content that engages your network or highlights the work of a professional whom you admire, or demonstrates your subject matter expertise. A lot of students are missing the mark here. So while their I'm happy to announce posts are getting lost in the shuffle of unoriginal content on LinkedIn, try posting about a book that really has impacted you, or your takeaways from an awesome LinkedIn masterclass that you recently attended. Hint, hint. Don't forget to sign up to join the next free one at theinternhustle.com/LinkedIn. There you go. 3 LinkedIn mistakes students are making that I would love to see you avoid. Check out these videos for even more of my LinkedIn profile tips for students, and join me in my LinkedIn masterclass for even more. Thanks for watching. If this video gave you some new insights today, please give it a like and share it with a friend or 2. Hit that red subscribe button below so that you don't miss out on future videos. In support of your hustle, I'm Jenna from theinternhustle.com, and I'll see you next Monday or in the next LinkedIn masterclass.